Alright, pay 2 life, chosen by Valgavoth, will give us some time. Yeah, they can't do anything to us until they get rid of that chosen by Valgavoth. I'm gonna make that Mossborn Hydra nice and large. Oh, look at those big boys. Oh my goodness. Day of Judgment raineth down on your parade. Man, that felt good. What a day of judgment that was. Whoa, okay. Oh my, yes, hello, I am averagezen, your host of averagezen Presents. We are coming at you live on Twitch at averagezen Presents, or perhaps you're watching in the future at YouTube at averagezen. Man, oh man, it is a good day to play some standard rank, and we are here for it. But before we jump into our deck for the day, give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow if you haven't already. It helps out the channel. It's free to you, and it does mean so much to us and the algorithms that be. Bring it in, group hugs for Zen community. All of you guys, I hope you're doing well. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking, how you're feeling. You have a wild deck idea, drop it in the comments, and we'll feature it in a future video, maybe. You know, there we are. Let's talk about our deck for the day. Oh, we have, as Oasis might say, oh, you and I, we're gonna live forever. That was, we could do that better. Yeah, but another time. We're gonna live forever, I hope. How are we gonna do that? Well, by just destroying everything, exiling everything, and, you know, eventually getting out some creatures that are really, really, really hard to get rid of. What are we talking about? Indestructible Ketramos hasn't really found its footing here in Standard, but maybe we can find a way. With our Cocoon Keeper, otherwise known as Mr. Negative. Yeah, can exchange us life totals and draw some cards, you know, maybe. But the real meat and potatoes here is chosen by Valgavoth. We slap this on Ketramos, we slap this on Verilax, otherwise known as Anti-Venom, and we go to town, hopefully. Cecil also does a great thing here. There are some fun combos here with Cecil and the Sarima. Notably, if we can flip Cecil, then whenever it attacks, other attacking creatures gain indestructible until end of turn, 4/4 lifelink. So we're going to be actively harming ourselves a lot. And so that's why the Cocoon Keeper slash, you know, the one of here of Mr. Negative. Because we also lose life when we draw cards off of Ketramos, but if we have Cecil in play and the Sarima, which can be used to fetch up our Ketramos or our Cecil or our Mr. Negative or our Verilax, then if we get that 7 station counter on there, which isn't too hard with a 4/4 that you can't do much else with, then we get a 5/5 flyer that says other tap legendary creatures you control have indestructible. Well, Ketramos already has indestructible, but Cecil, even flipped, does not. It gives other things indestructible. So we attack in with Cecil, we attack in with Sarima, they give each other indestructible. And yeah, that's, we could station Verilax, perhaps with Sarima. We could station all of our creatures and give them indestructible. Yeah. That's the idea. Indestructible. I mean, of course, we are vulnerable to exile effects, which are a thing, but any stuff that we have exiled counts towards Ketramos' exile count. So, in theory, we'll see if this can work. We'll take it on the ladder in Diamond and try to live forever. Here we go, up against Shammermoo, also a Bargler, a respectable title. Oh, 1 land, eh? Oh, this is tough. This is tough. I don't think we can do it. This is probably better. The Sheltered by Ghosts. Kind of useless, so I guess we'll pitch that, and good unless we have a creature. Or maybe we go with a chosen by Valgavoth. Yeah, I'm going to pitch the Sheltered by Ghosts. We have other removal. There's an elf. Alright, shadowy backstreet. Let's take a look at the top. The Sarima looks brilliant here. We're going to let us fetch up a creature, maybe a Verilax / Anti-Venom, or maybe just a Ketramos. Ooh, Frenzy Baloth has to go. That's going to turn off our damage prevention or effect on Anti-Venom. Nice. Okay, hopefully they don't get another one of those. Oh, that would be bad. Okay, the Hydra is not terrible here. Alright, we have Ketramos. If we're not dead next turn, I think we win. Well, they do have Archdruid's Charm. There is that. Alright, pay 2 life, chosen by Valgavoth, will give us some time. I hope, unless they have enchantment removal in hand. Oh no, they got a second Frenzied Baloth. Oh, but it didn't get the damage prevented. It did not get the damage prevented. Wow. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, they can't do anything to us until they get rid of that chosen by Valgavoth. Alright, we have bought ourselves some time, and we have an Anti-Venom on top. So let's go ahead and crew up the Sarima. I think we need actually a Cecil. No. You know, yeah, we will go with you. Let's crew up with Ketramos and pass the turn. Alright, summon Fenrir, come on down, get yourself some land. Gonna make that Mossborn Hydra nice and large. Oh, look at those big boys. Oh my goodness. Day of Judgment raineth down on your parade. And let's crew up with Ketramos. Swing in with a 5/5 flyer. Man, that felt good. What a Day of Judgment that was. Whoa. Okay. That was pretty swift. That was pretty swifty. That mono green deck, I've been playing the heck out of that mono green, at least our version. That looked pretty close. I mean, but yeah, we should have definitely been dead to that, but we live forever. Now, boy, is our opponent. Alright, well, we have Fetch, we have Exile Effect, we have Chosen by Valgavoth. Excellent. Oh, we even have a Seam Rip up against Simic, eh? I don't think this... Oh, okay, well, the Seam Rip's no good, really. Alright, what do we get? Well, it's not the worst thing to have a Day of Judgment on hand. Well, let's go ahead and find ourselves a Ketramos, because we can actually cast that. Oh, dinosaurs are afoot. Oh, they have doppelganged. Oh no. Already doppelganging. This does have a cost, so No getting rid of that was seal rip. I've said it before. I've said it again. Tokens should not have a mana value. Okay, then. We're already on Meringue River Regent mana, eh? Alright, we need a land. We need a land. That is a land. Let's Day of Judgment. And I guess we can get rid of the Seam Rip. Vault-born Tyrant. Ho ho. Alright, Concealed Courtyard does nothing. Let's exile the Vault-born Tyrant and all copies thereof. Ooh, 2 Doppelgangs, a Valgavoth, a Bounce Off. This guy's going for broke. Alright, Esper Origins. Esper Origins again. Alright, so we desperately need another board wipe, which we have. That is not it, though. That is not it. Cecil, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go. I don't think you help here. Let's go Ketramos. And, yeah, I think we just lose here. We needed to find more removal. We did not find removal. Yep, what you gotta do. That was a stacked hand. Multiple doppelgangs, and they ramped into it. Yeah, no wonder they had no problem using that first doppelgang. I was a little suspicious about that. Well, let's try it again. If only we would have hit that second Day of Judgment, maybe. Or even better, the Deadly Cover-Up. Oh my. Okay, well, we'll try this. Looks sus in the face of mono red. Alright, rides in. Maybe a good spell here. Alright, another Get You Lava Runner. Alright, let's go ahead and see what they do on their turn. Play instant spells at instant speed. What a concept. Screaming Nemesis, perhaps? No? Okay. Well, I don't know what to say here. Other than I guess we're going to play Ketramos. I don't see a reason not to. If they're going to deal 17 damage to us next turn, then I guess we deserve it. Alright, so we really want to see a board wipe here on the draw. Otherwise, we're left just playing Rides In and Restoration Magic, which isn't a bad plan, but it's not a very productive plan. Okay, we did, in fact, hit a Deadly Cover-Up there. That's interesting. So we'll hold up the Rides In and Restoration Magic for some flash life gain. Alright, I think we found a worthy target for our Rides In. The Hired Claw can go. Alright. Get rid of you. I wish we would have been able to do that on our turn, but and everything works out. There we go. Alright, can we get there? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I think we have got it by laying down Verilax here. We don't get to return anything, but I don't see, other than slick shot show off shenanigans, I don't see how they win the game from here. All right, we've been shocked. I mean, they could have a handful of burn. We do have some life gain, so we need to find that chosen by Valgavoth very soon. All right. Verilax slash anti-venom gets bigger. What are we contemplating, I wonder? Lightning strike us for 3. Okay. Now we're down to 5. If they have a lightning strike and a shock, we lose. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. Welcome. Welcome. Hello. First time in chat. Nice to see you. Oh my goodness. They had it exactly. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, burn players. Oh, burn players. We just could not gain 1 life. If we would have gained 1 life. Alright, that is the problem with Ketramos. Without the Sarima, really just sits there and does nothing unless we have plenty of mana. Panox, the mighty. Alright, we have Rides In, we have the N, we have the Sarima to find Ketramos. All we're missing here. Oh, you can't hear connection problems? Oh, well, should be able to hear. Nice to meet you. Yes, nice to meet you too, as well. Alright, Land War Elf, classic start. We have a Day of Judgment, that's excellent. Oh, Tony Marie, thank you for saying you can hear. I thought we worked out the audio bugs at the beginning of the program. All right, will they, won't they? Are they going to tap the elf? Or are they going to hold it up for protection? Oh, very nice. All right, then let's go ahead and get the Sarima down. And let's grab ourselves a Ketramos. And I believe we are set up as well as we can be, assuming we continue to hit our land drops. Wonderful, loud and clear. That's the way I like to be. Alright, come on, land. Oh my goodness. You are not a land. Oh my goodness. Okay. Either we're dead next turn or we're not. We have to be able to, we have to do something. Yep, if they have like a wild ride or something here, followed by fetch land. No? Okay. Well, do they have like a double? No, they would have used that prior to fetching. Alright, so we take 10. Maybe more. Icetail Explorer? Is that what it's going to be? Is it going to be an Icetail Explorer? If it's an Icetail Explorer, we're dead. World Soul's Rage. Oh my goodness. That'll do it. That is also a thing. So close. If we would have drawn a land, then there's no way that happens. Oh, man. Okay, come on, game. All we wanted was a 4th land. All we wanted was a 4th land. How many lands are we running? Let's double check. Should be 24. It is 22. Okay, so that's not going to work. Let's go up 1 of you and 1 of you. And go down 1 of you and 1 of you. Seems good. All right, let's run it like that. Little adjustment there. If we're not hitting our 4th land, then we're not going to be able to play, because that's we're counting on those day adjustments to buy us some time to set up. Oimo is our next opponent. All right, we'll do this. Restless Fortress in tapped, and then we can go Godless Shrine tapped. Looks good. All right, how about a Ketramos? And then we go Sarima to find perhaps a Verilax. Survivor. Uh-oh, we got ourselves a Kona Omniscience deck. Luckily, we have Ride's End. We can shut down Kona the second it becomes tapped before they hit their second main phase, as long as we hold up those 2 mana. And they don't have protection, which they typically run it out on turn 4 because they can station it then, so they probably will not. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and go Shadowy Backstreet. I like Strategic Betrayal here. We'll go ahead and just end the turn, though, just in case they have a Kona in hand here. All right, they have named Survivor for the 2nd time. The 2nd season is upon us. Are they going to go for it? No, they decide not to go for it. Probably a wise choice. All right, well, let's get the Sarima down. We will search ourselves up a... You know what? I think it's going to be a Cecil on this occasion. Actually, no, what? We have the mana for a Verilax. Let's go ahead and grab it. All right, station up with Ketramos. We know how to station, too. It's not just the Kona decks. How about that? All right, they have drawn 3 cards. Meringue River Regent. Excellent. That's pretty much their win condition. This Kona Omniscience combo is Meringue River Regent, so don't mind seeing one of those get shuffled back into the library. All right, show us the Kona. Show us the Kona. They're not showing us the Kona. Well, I guess we'll crew with the Sarima. Well, there we go. And what? Attack? I kind of wish we had a restoration magic here in hand for the Sarima, but that's okay. They have consulted the stars. Beast. Okay. We are naming other things now besides survivors and beasts. Lost in the maze. Okay. Kona, rescue beastie, comes on down. They tap it. Oh, it's got hex proof. What's giving it hex proof? You gotta be kidding me. All right then. That's messed up. There goes our entire plan. All right, Meringue River Regent. Cool. Well, let's talk about it. The second they play the first Meringue River Regent. Okay, Roiling Dragonstorm. All we gotta do is the end it, right? As long as they don't have a counterspell. But they probably have a counterspell. Alright, they have a Bloomvine Regent. There's the Roiling Dragonstorm to draw more cards. Yeah. We're just going to wait for them to hopefully make a mistake. Omniscience number 2, cool. Unauthorized exit. Okay. We're going to see every trick they have here, I guess. Yeah, unlike the previous version that had like the battle with Omniscience, they don't have access to a sideboard here. They can't really go truly, lock us out of the game. Not as long as we have instant speed and they don't have the counter spells in hand, which all this card draw they probably will, but probably is not certainly. All right. The question is it worth our time to watch them go for the next half of their deck? They've already gone through half. They have already gone through half of their deck to sculpt the perfect hand. To do what? All right. They have Meringue River Regent on the stack. All that on the stack. And we end it and hope they don't have a counterspell. And that's game. All right, we did what we could. Oh, we even waited until this Lost in the Maze thing. Tap creatures you control have hexproof. Yeah, did not see that coming. Good job, matchmaker. Good job finding an opponent that had exactly what they needed to avoid getting shut down by us. In their hand, no less. We thought we had the answer. They had the answer to our answer. Kyle Roth, let's go. All right, we'll do this. Where was this last game? All right, Sarima can find us something. Would have been nice to be able to do anything last game, but no, they were like, nope. All right, it's Chocobo, but we're back to normal, relatively. All right, Bristly Bill. Well, we have a Verge. Let's go ahead and grab the Sarima and get ourselves a, how about a Cecil this time? Since we have the Verilax, we don't necessarily need Ketramos as much. Verilax does a better job of blocking. All right, Mossborn Hydra time. The attack in, good. I was hoping for an untapped land there. That's okay, though. We'll go Cecil Dark Knight. And we will hold up the Ride's End. What's it gonna be? Oh, another Hydra. And then, oh, just one land drop. No fetch land for us. We've gotten lucky. Well, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, man. Okay. That is unfortunate. But at least we can double rides in here. We really needed a land. We upped our lands game. We upped our lands. What do you want from us? Do they have the fetch land in hand? No? Okay, so Ice Steel Explorer only does something if they actually have another land in hand. There goes a World Soul's Rage. Excellent. They do have another land in hand. Oh my god. Alright, well, luckily they don't have protection in hand, and we know this for a fact. Alright, well, there goes 2020. And there goes a 1010. Oh, and now we have a Chosen by Valgavoth, but we still can't draw a land. Oh my god. Okay. Alright then. Alright then. Alright, put the counters on Ice Steel Explorer. Land War Elf, excellent. Double your counters, double your fun. Alright, it's our turn. And we still did not get a land. What are we going to do? We're running 24 lands, guys. Come on. What is happening? What is happening? All right, they will find. That they cannot use that Fabled Passage anymore because they can't play lands at instant speeds. Lands, am I right? Absolutely right, Tony Marie. And there's another Fabled Passage. Wonderful. I'm so glad they're finding multiple Fabled Passages. I'm glad they're finding all their lands. We need one land to clear all this up. One land is all we need. All right. All right. Really? Okay then. Well, let's go ahead and collect evidence. And let's go ahead and get rid of Bristly Bill. 4 of them. And see what they play. A Mossborn Hydra. Oh boy. Well, let's exile the Fabled Passage from the graveyard in case they get an Ice Steel Explorer. Let's go ahead and play Verilax. Return Cecil. We will crew and crew. And no attacks. Things are getting spicy. Things are getting complicated for our opponent. This seems good. This seems good. Let's get rid of the Ice Steel Explorer. Alright, Shadowy Backstreet. Catcher Most New Dawn looks especially good. Alright, here we go. Everybody attack. And all of our creatures have indestructible. And we have a restoration magic we can hold up. Oh, except we need to flip Cecil to give the Sarima indestructible, but that's fine. We have the restoration magic. Game. All we needed to do was find the land and we win the game. Find the lands, win the game. We've done it. Mission accomplished. Find the lands, live forever. Let's do it again. Man, I'm loving the soundtrack. Good job, Pretzel Rocks. You found some bangers today. I feel like we're playing Stranger Things Magic the Gathering, aka Duskmorn. Emok 82. Well, no black mana here, but we have Rides In, we have Day of Judgment, we have the End, we have Sheltered by Ghosts should we find a creature. Alright, that's another Sheltered by Ghosts. We kind of want a creature. Oh, summon Brynhildr. Gestalt mode. Oh my goodness. Very German. Alright, their Higher Claw has haste. Alright, get rid of that guy. Demonic Ruckus can, stay there for whatever reason. Alright, what do we got next? If we see a Screaming Nemesis, we definitely end that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, well. Before they have a chance to do anything with that, let's go ahead and end it. They have Sheltered by Ghosts, Ethereal Armor, and Seam Rip in hand. Only one other? Pain for all. Oh my, I see what they're doing here. Alright then. Well, there goes all their Screaming Nemesises, Nemesi. Oh, okay, well, that's it. I'm sorry. We can't let you shut down our life gain. We're going to be hurting ourselves too much. Oh, let's do it once more, please. Live forever. I mean, do you have to do it again if you've already lived forever? Maybe, I don't know. We could get all philosophical about that, I suppose, if you want, in the comments. That is the ultimate call to action. Let's talk philosophy. All right. Well, we have a Ghost Vacuum. Ketramos likes that. I'm not sure about the rest of this hand. Alright, Shadowy Backstreet. Let's see what's on top. I like the Sarima. Okay, we'll do that. I think we have a Bushwhack. Okay, alright, get your land. Hopefully they have something to play. No? Alright, alright. Well, let's go, in that case, enter tapped and get ourselves a Ghost Vacuum. Oh, they have Bushwhacked again. If I had to guess, I would say we probably need to get rid of that Fabled Passage. Alright, and Ketramos, come on down. We actually have a 4th land as well. Let's go ahead and exile the Bushwhack so we can draw a card. Oh, excellent. And we got a White Auracite. Oh man, things are coming up roses. Tifa, Lockhart. Alright, well, let's pay 2 life and go Chosen by Valgavoth on Ketramos. If they have enchantment removal, well, we have another Chosen by Valgavoth for Ketramos. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of the Bushwhack. We don't care about the Fabled Passage anymore. So we'll draw a card, gain lose a life, but that's fine. Oh, we found another Ghost Vacuum. Fun. Alright, we'll see what their enchantment removal game looks like. Because they're going to have to spend something to get rid of the enchantment, which means they probably won't be able to use like a Tifa's Limit Break or Titanic Growth. Well, they have chosen to pre-buff Tifa here. Does that mean they have a plan of action? Okay, the elf. And a lander. Are they going to attack? Have they read our card and they still chose to attack? Okay. They read our card and still chose to attack. Okay, good stuff. What can I say? So we found that control matchups, not so much our thing. Creature-based matchups, on the other hand. Seems good. All right, Axelrock, Accelerock. Accelerock. Is that a new genre? Alright, we are doing this. We are in for it. Alright, Sheltered by Ghosts. We can get rid of that. Day of Judgment. I guess we're here for it. Alright, show us the Hasty Boys. Well, that's a Cunning Coyote. Not exactly what I meant. Oh my goodness. Okay, now here we go again with the lands. Here we go again. Here we go again. Alright then. Can't even get to land 3. Can't even get to land 3. Ridiculous. Our opponent's on 4. Okay. Well, we're definitely getting rid of that. Surprise, we weren't completely defenseless, but we certainly are looking like it right now because we failed to find another land and instead found another sheltered by ghosts. We found 2 Surimas, 2 sheltered by ghosts. Okay, all right then. Game, will we ever get a 3rd land? Will we ever see a 3rd land? Here they go again, doing the same thing. And we can do nothing about it. Oh my goodness. Okay then. All right. I guess, here we are. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I put 24 lands in the game and I can't even get a 3rd land. Our opponent, our Boros player is on 5. All right, okay, here's Lightning, army of 1. That also has to go. Excellent, we're going to die because we can't get lands to cast anything. Oh yeah, we're just dead. That's a bummer. Not our fault, man. Not our fault. Shuffler decided we weren't going to win that one. All right, shake it off, folks. Deep breaths. Channel the positive. Out with the negative. Rixon, show us that we can draw lands, please. All right, there we go. Look at us go. We'll start now with 3 lands even. Surely we get to 3 lands in this case, right? All right, mono red again. We'll do that. Drawing a lot chosen by Valgavoth. Need to see a Ketramos or any other creature. And we have Flick Shots show off. Wonderful. Alright, Shadowy Backstreet. Come on down. There's a Ketramos. There's our boy. And do we get to close out this hour with a little combo-y live forever action, living up to our creed here? The Emberheart Challenger. The Slick Shot show off. Oh, what you gonna do? Full bore? All right, well, let's get rid of that. All right, we take 3. Let's go White Orsite. Take care of the Emberheart Challenger, and that ramps us next turn. There's a Screaming Nemesis. There's a good Screaming Nemesis. And they're gonna what? Hit it with a Burst Lightning? Okay. Well. You know what? Oh, they could still hit it. Whoops. That's fine. Whatever. I thought that would keep it from them being able to hit it. Okay, well, let's go Ketramos. And then they have to finish us off this turn. Emberheart Challenger, cool. Full boron Emberheart Challenger gives it what? And then they have a slick shot show off. Are we dead? We are not dead. All right, we even found a deadly cover-up. Nice. Yeah, good luck. Well, let's collect evidence. That'll be good there. Oh no, we lose a life and we die. Oh no, no. No. We should have just deadly cover upped. What was I thinking? Of course it exiles us and kills us. Why wouldn't it exile and kill us? On that horrific note. We could have won that. We had the lock. We killed ourselves. We decided not to live forever. And that is the moral of the story, folks. That is probably the big takeaway. It's not all it's cracked up to be. As always, love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, have fun playing Magic the Gathering. We'll see you next time.